Well, I thought we played, really well in the second half and gave ourselves a chance, put ourselves in position, took a lead, and then right to the end had a chance. So I don't think we started the game particularly well. We were able to keep it, at least it was just a 6-point game at halftime, but I don't think we played particularly well in the first half and much better in the second half. So proud of that effort and looking forward to Wednesday night.
Chris, looking back at the whole 40 minutes, maybe the first 15 gotcha against that zone, you didn't really score like you usually do. Did it take you by surprise? They're generally a man-to-man.
Yeah. Well, they had been playing zone a little bit more lately, and it didn't take us by surprise. I don't think we moved the ball quite as crisply as we usually do, and they have pretty good length, and I think their length forced us to be maybe a step or two out on each pass. I think when we saw it in the second half, we attacked it much better, and I think unfortunately when you're playing against a zone, no matter how much you throw the ball down along the baseline or into the paint, a lot of those possessions you're still going to wind up with threes, and you have to knock some of those down. And we didn't shoot great tonight, and those always help, especially against a zone.
Coach, walk us through that last play.
Yeah, the when Nick shot the ball. Yeah, so we've had the previous play we tried something similar. We talked to Quan about going to get a 2. If he could, and he did. He missed it, and Buck followed with a tip in. And then the last play, we just wanted Jacob having the ball, and we were just a little bit late in developing. And so I think Nick was probably a few feet farther back than we would have liked. He got an open look, and maybe if he was a few feet in, he wouldn't have gotten the open look. But that was not perfect. But we had we had Nick, a right guy, shooting the ball. Just wish we would have had it a little bit closer to the hoop.
Trying to get a 3 for the win, or were you just trying for the best?
We were just wanted to see. We wanted to have Jacob driving, and then depending on how Nick's guy guarded him, coming around. So if there was a little bit of an edge, Jake could have kept going in with Buck following like he did on Quan's. And if Nick had an opportunity to flip the ball back to Nick.
Chris, could you just comment on the stretch where you're struggling, and if there's any common themes there, or you see different things happen in each game?
No, I think it's different things. I think, obviously the trip to Bonaventure in Rhode Island is going to be tough for any team. But, I think that, tonight, look, we came back, and I thought we competed, and we gave ourselves a chance. And, we came up a little bit short, but I thought we gave ourselves a chance and competed tonight.
You got 2 games left in the season before the tournament. What's the message you give to your guys before Wednesday?
Really not a whole lot different. I mean, we need to, we've practiced incredibly well, and we need to continue to do that. We need to be alert and aggressive and ready to go to prepare. And we've done some good things. The results, especially lately, haven't been there, but we've done some good things. And I think it's just to focus on what little things we can do better, and that'll show up in a better result.
Coach, early in the season, obviously, it struggles. Then you went on the winning streak, and then you have a little bit of struggle now. But do you think that the struggles that you did have, do you think it'll be a lot easier for you guys to overcome since you've been through that once this season?
I do believe that. I don't think there's any guys in there that are thinking, they're playing. I mean, they're being aggressive. They're going after the ball. They're driving. There's no lackadaisical play or anything like that. So, we're just a little young and not quite enough depth, but we're fighting and scratching, and I'm confident we'll play well on Wednesday.
So go ahead, John.
You mentioned the depth. The natural presumption is this is a young, thin team really getting tired. Do you buy that or no?
Well, I mean, no, because I'm around them. You know what I mean? And I think that tomorrow will be a day off, and I would think that we'll have almost every guy in the gym. So you know what I mean? I understand they could be getting physically tired, but more important than that is I think mentally engaged and emotionally ready to play, and they've really shown that and competed. And so I don't think that, John, but I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't think that, but I don't think that with this group.
Take out the record for this season personally for you. How do you think it has gone development-wise?
Yeah,
the effort you've seen by the team, things like that.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's a challenge, when your record isn't good. And I think we anticipated. I think We anticipated that the schedule was a little ambitious and it was going to be tough with so many young guys. But I like the development. I like the chemistry. I like the how much better we compete, how much better we look on offense. So those things are all really positive. But it's a hard, it's hard when the record isn't as good. So it's you see it from the angle of being somewhat frustrated, but I'm anxious to get over here tomorrow and work with some guys. I'm anxious to practice on Monday, and so from that standpoint, there's no loss of energy from the coaches, the players, or anybody. And you have to keep your head down and gritting your teeth and moving forward.